Let me get this. Present to everyone. Peace, 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 family. What's going on? You already know what time it is. Coffee and crypto time. We're going to kick this off with the stocks today. You already know this is your boy Amir, the Chicago crypto hustler, Bitcoin block bully, coming to you once again with an early riser show, a coffee and crypto with my main man, Jbino. Bino, how you doing today, my brother?
All right, what's going on, family?
Good, good, good. You say we got some new news today. New IPO dropped what, yesterday?
Yeah, just yesterday.
Okay, let me get over here to the charts and check this out. Now the name of this hold on, where we at? Where we at? Where we at?
You didn't get it
Where
in
we
TCNNF.
There we go, TCNNF. True Life Cannabis Corporation. And Bino, you say that you have personal knowledge of this being a legit and up and running company, yes?
Yeah. I guess the ticker's coming out of Canada, but they have operations based here in Florida. One of the largest operations or dispensaries, shall I say, in Florida right now.
Okay, okay, let's see. Let's get them pull back up correctly. So right now, this is all we got right now. They opened. Okay, we up for today. Opened at $9.49, went to a high of 10.76, a low of the 9.49 before closing at 10.69. Now, when we open back up for the day, we opened at $12. That's for pre-market orders, correct, Bino?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Had a little pre-market run.
Yeah. So we opened up at 12, went as low as 11.18 only. Right now, the Bulls are defending. You can see the wick as of right now, almost looking like a shooting star. Doji can't. Well, no, this ain't no Doji. Um, But one thing, I got a message yesterday. One of the brothers said that the way I explained the candlesticks as far as the tug of war scenario was perfect for him. So I'm gonna break this down to you once again within that same scenario. All this is a tug of war when you see these green and red candlesticks. What dictates what color it's gonna be? The tug of war has a starting point. You remember when you was in school or in camp or whatever? You start the tug of war. There's a rope. Each side has a rope. There's a middle part. Each side tries to pull the other side over the middle part. This opening right here is the middle part. If the Bears, no, excuse me. This is the opening. Pardon me. We opened at what? 11. Nah, we opened at $12. Hmm. This is the last what? Four. So I'm really not market open. In fact, I'm not even getting
Yeah,
any information on them right now. Ain't nothing coming in. Cause
yeah, that's
really ain't
probably
making.
right. So, but the as far as the green candlestick, you're gonna start at the bottom of the green. That's where the
Right,
day
but
started.
right. That's what I figured that, but it's saying that they opened at $12. You know what I'm saying? Saying it opened at 12. That's all I was looking for, that $12 order. Like, okay, if they say they opened at 12, it don't make no sense that they open here and then they below the opening and it's green. You know what I'm saying, Bino?
Yeah, yeah, I feel you.
Let me see, 11. They closed. Let me see. Let me break this down to an hour. I may just be the yeah, I don't know. Really ain't making no true sense to me. We'll come back to that though. We'll come back to that because that really ain't making no sense as far as the chart wise go. I don't even see that's just something I'm missing. It's True Life Cannabis. Yeah, I'm not even seeing any orders at $12 at all. I don't know. We'll come back to that. Maybe a malfunction with the chart because I don't see any information on there as of right now. Let's go ahead and get over into what's going on with them. You can expound on them a little bit if you got foreknowledge of them.
Yeah, so as far as Florida, Florida's only medical right now. So this is their website right here. If you want to go to dispensaries, it'll list some of the locations that they have. I am located in Central Florida, so um, the Orlando location is the one that I'm kind of most familiar with. But as you can see, they have locations in Clearwater, Florida, Tallahassee, Florida.
Now, have you you said this is medical, correct?
Yes, Florida only has medical right now.
Right. Not recreational. So you yourself, without a card, would not be able to go in here and get anything.
Yeah, no, not at all. But
Tampa,
if you know
Miami,
somebody who knows somebody who
Pensacola.
knows somebody. Yeah. So like I said, this is one of the largest dispensaries. At first, Florida only had I believe 3 companies that were that had dispensaries. They just got a couple more, but this is one of the longest standing ones. This one,
Peace, brother Hibbler. What's going on, Juliana Safulu? Hello. Peace. How we doing out there, people? How we doing? Great rise. What we're covering right now is True Live. True Live, it is a new IPO just dropped. The ticker is TCNFF. For some reason, let me see back. Let me see if we get any different response from them now. Let me see. Let me see if I did something wrong. Hold on. That may have been my goof up TC. Wow. And let me see. I may have did something incorrectly. Uh,
no,
I don't know. Like I said, for the most part, family, we were going to try to look at the charts, but compared to what they was telling, see now they're telling us something. Let me go back to the 4-hour chart. Okay, now it's not reading. I know I wasn't tweaking. Bino, when we were just looking at that, was it not saying the opening was at $12?
yeah. Well, go to it has another candlestick.
Opening at 10, opening at 9. Hell, I don't know. It changed now.
There's a third candlestick.
Oh, okay. What the fuck is this? Oh, there we go. But it still don't make no sense if it opened up here and it's, I don't know. But anyway, this is the ticker for those that want to check it out. True Life Cannabis Corporation. It is an OTC stock, so it won't be found on Robinhood. It will not be found on Robinhood. TD Ameritrade is one solution or one alternative. Excuse me, one alternative to Robinhood for the certain stocks, because there's been people that have asked me. I mean, I can't find it on Robinhood. I can't find where can I go? And TD Ameritrade, to my knowledge, from personal information from people that actually use it. I myself don't use TD Ameritrade. I use Robinhood, and the reason being is the free commission trading on TD Ameritrade. In fact, we need to check that out and actually do a review on that in depth just to show people. What did you say the commission was on TD Ameritrade, Bino?
I believe 7.
$7.
Yeah,
That's on no matter like what the trade is.
it doesn't matter.
And that's ruthless. So if I buy a $7 stock, $7, I really pay 14, correct?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's
So
stuff like that.
you're automatically coming in at a loss.
Right. Very key. Y'all hear that? You're already coming in at a loss for every single trade you do, though. For every single trade you do, you coming in at a $7 loss already. So keep that in mind when you're deciding which platforms to use and which stocks to go after. I'm not saying don't go after it, but just it's not my preference. I like to keep as much as
And
I can.
yeah, because there's several stocks out there that charges different commissions. Just like everything, do your own due diligence and find which suits you best for whatever you're trying to research.
Exactly. Now, when we look at some of these other stocks we looked at, it looks like for the most part the market is up. ACB up 7%, Tilray up 7%, IGC up 40%. Holy shit! Hold on. Hey, y'all see what my let's see if we make it. All this is, I told y'all psychologically, man, this thing is a lie. This little rocket is trying to make it to this level of resistance. This is where it wants to get to. That's how I look at these candlesticks. When they green, they want to get to a point. You got to make them points for them to get to. When they're red, they want to get to a point. You got to make those points for them to get to. Now, it's those points once you become um more incorporated with the system, or more, what's the word I'm looking for? Integrated with the system, as far as how the market swings, the price level reacts, and how it actually obeys these certain invisible lines of support and resistance, especially when you're using such things as the moving averages. I think that was like last week or the week before that, or the last 2 weeks. It was a lot of coins in the cryptocurrency space all running towards that 200-day moving average. The shit was crazy. When you go across the screen with just that 200-day moving average, you look at all the candlesticks, and everything is like an elongated candlestick going towards that one mark. It's almost like the law of attraction. You got to look at this stuff in a way outside of what you've been taught to look at it. The ticker is TCNNF, brother Hibbler. TCNNF. And we're not let me put this out there right now. We're not financial advisors. We cannot give financial advice. But looking at TCNNF, I would definitely wait for a pullback before investing. I wouldn't rush to invest in it as of right now. And I don't know, Benny, what you think?
Oh no,
Kind
yeah,
of.
definitely wait for a pullback. The only thing, this one has a low share amount as well. I think they only have a 7 million outstanding shares, so just something to look out for. That it can be real volatile as well, with it only having a little bit amount of shares.
Right. So always remember and that's what makes Bitcoin, as far as in the financial industry, so valuable, is that it will only ever have 21 million shares ever. So when you put that across the how many billion it is in the world, it's really not that many Bitcoin to go around. This is another thing I've been screaming and yelling since last year. There's not a lot of Bitcoin to go around, family. Once
No,
it starts getting like mass production and everyone that's like saying dollar bills. What if it wasn't a lot of dollar bills to go around? Well, some people would be shit out of luck, like facts, super facts. So just that the fact that they have a set amount, and it's not like gold. With gold is still being found today. There's no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no total what's it called? Circulating supply, total supply of gold. That's what I meant to say. With Bitcoin and some of these other cryptocurrencies, you have a total supply. So once it gets to that number, it's over with. Those that hold it are gonna hold the power. You know what I mean? So
yeah, forever.
yeah, forever. Like it's just serious.
The
Um,
long, the more money that comes in, the more valuable it becomes.
Exactly. Now, I wish I could have went back and looked at one of my videos, because when I went live earlier, Bitcoin, not Bitcoin, excuse me, Aurora Cannabis had actually came back down and retraced directly down to our point of support that we put previously in another video that I know when it was all the way up here. And you see the reaction we got, right? This is why I say watching these videos. For those that don't know and for those that do know, please share this video out. These videos that me and Bino do are so fucking freaking beneficial. It's part of my language, so beneficial for avid traders. Because as we going through this and we telling y'all certain shit, we can't really go trading none of this if we wanted to, because we have to continuously bring you the information. So me trying to bring you the information, read this off to you, and trading it at the same time, it ain't gonna work. But you all, and Aurora Cannabis is going up. You all have the ability to continue to check off of this stuff while we're going through it, while we're showing it to you, do the research after we're done with it. What we bring, I'm gonna tell you right now. If it was some $1 billion corporations that was able to come across the information me and Bino be sharing on here, I guarantee you they'll scoop us up. Like, man, dude, them hell nah, people sleep on them, dude, them chock full of. Come on, that if I got the calls I've been making, the calls Bino have been making, bringing you anywhere from 5 to 40% returns. I did a call yesterday on IGC at $3.44. It brought a whole return of 80%. You don't think $1 million company that could have went and threw $100,000 or $10,000 or $50,000 on IGC wouldn't like a motherfucker like me? Come on, man. This shit is priceless that we be sharing. I just wanted to say that. My fault about that. Rambino, what's going on?
Not much, not much.
Yeah, go save me from the rant, man. Let's look at
Nah, nah,
Tilray.
nah, nah. Hey, yeah, speak of truth, man.
But yeah, ACB right now at 949. We came right back down, hit our line of support, came up right now. What we're trying to do is really use this. Oh, hold on. We're trying to use this 76% Fibonacci fan line, if we break this down, as some sort of support system. And I can guarantee that there you go. There's a confirmation. I can't make this shit up, family. I don't make these lines, and you know what I mean. I don't make the price action abide by none of these rules. It does it by itself. You know what I'm saying? I just know how to correlate myself with that law and that rule. It's universal. That's all. Once you understand this, once you understand numbers, let me get off of that. But let me see. Right now, trading at 954. So we can look for. I mean, for the day, it's going to ride. So where can we look for some take profits for those that can trade in and out of it? For me, trading on Robinhood, I'm not jumping in and out of Aurora. I'm gonna let y'all know that now. I'm holding this for the long haul. So I'll probably, unless they like start opening back up the trading on Robinhood, which I don't know if they're gonna do, and I don't know what happens with the stock then if they never open up trading again. You ever been through something like that where a situation like such like that with your Robinhood and Aurora?
Nah, cause Robinhood is I believe the only one that's charging our free commission. So it brings a lot of value. So it's going to be a lot of traffic going through there. So a lot of these other places they get halted at the same time. But as far as a hall like this, I'm not too sure. I've
Right.
never experienced not like
I'm,
that.
I'm gonna do some more research. I'm gonna see if they're planning on bringing it back, which they have. I mean, they haven't put anything out about like almost like they do in cryptocurrency. They delist coins where they'll send an email out and tell you, look, we're taking this coin off our exchange market. Either come sell it, move it around, do something with it because it's getting off of here. So what I'm saying with the Robinhood app, I wonder if they are able to do the same thing, and I wonder if that's where crypto got the idea to delist their coins from. You know what I mean? So only time will tell. Only time will tell. Moving right along, looking at Tilray, and we're gonna get to the crypto in a minute too, family. My apologies for those that come here looking for the crypto news. What do you think about Acoin? I actually learned about you from that page on IG. Oh, okay. Ha, that's what's up. Salute. I'm a newborn in the game and just started watching your videos. Well, welcome, welcome. Juliana, am I pronouncing it right? Juliana Safulu? Please, if I slaughtered your name, I do apologize. Welcome to the show. My name is Amir, the Chicago Crypto Hustler, Bitcoin Block Bully. I do thank you for following me from over there to over here. And what do I think about Acoin? When I look at cryptocurrency as a whole and the possibilities of it, Acoin is the perfect solution to what's going on over there within the African diaspora. Now, the biggest thing that I'm looking at, or you got to pay attention to, not so much is the coin, but who controls what's going on with that coin. Right now, it seems that it is Akon's coin. We have to always remember that sometimes the face of a product is not always the controlling fingers of the puppeteer of the project. So my thing would be to try to do research and see who is actually behind the project. Now, can people gain monetarily off of it and get rich? Most likely, yeah. But will it actually help that part of Africa, or the whole of Africa, as they call it, as a whole, for the disenfranchised and misadvantaged? I'm not. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen it implemented yet. It does seem like Akon over there doing a lot for his people and a lot for that country, though. I mean, for that continent. So you know what I mean? Cryptocurrency in a whole, positive in my eyes. Cryptocurrency in a whole, positive. It's just those certain platforms that are controlled by other people you got to watch out for. So that's just my personal opinion on it. Not bashing it or nothing. I'm definitely looking forward to getting in on Acoin. I've sent out my email. I've received um presentment or reply from that initial email letting me know that they've got my information, and the next update that they do send out, I will be privy to it. So I'm waiting on Acoin. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm riding with Acon on that one right now as far as a monetary sense. I'm looking to check off it. I'm gonna be honest with you, but at the same time, not on no greedy level. I'm trying to get any and everyone who is willing to invest in themselves to check off it also. That's why I'm going to be bringing information on it as I get it. So just real quick, Bino, have you ever done any research as far as the Acoin or any of that, or what he's got going on, or do you have thoughts on what may be the possibilities with it?
No, I never looked into it. I remember you telling me about it at one point in time, but never researched it myself.
Okay, okay. We'll try to go over it on this show. At a later date. Right now, looking at till rate at $141 for the day. What did till rate open up at? Let's see. So we closed. That's the 27th. We closed yesterday at $131. We went as high as 137 though, and then today we opened at 142. That was from pre-market, and we went as high as, I mean, we opened at 116. No, hold on, my fault. We opened at 142, went as high as 144. 144, family. Law
Mm.
44 never ends. And I showed you all where my certain stop limits, not stop limits, but my levels of resistance were posted at. Let me see. For some reason, it seems like some of these lines have moved. But 152, you can be looking for a little bit of a pullback or a little bit of a struggle right there. After that, I mean, I'm pretty sure there's more in between. But as far as the, okay, I got you. As far as the long haul, we're looking at 153 as farther resistance. Bino, you got anything pulled up on your side over there as far as Tilray? You using the Fibonacci cycles? You got any input you want to put in?
I haven't even. No, I haven't looked at it in a couple of days.
Okay, okay, okay. Anything you want to add on just about Tilray in general? I want to go grab that, what you just sent me, and pull it up.
Um, nah, I haven't really much followed to Ray.
Okay, okay, okay. No doubt, no doubt. Well, Tilray, for those that don't know, ran up about $300. Now, to me, that was a pump. A lot of people got excited. I don't know where the hell y'all thought it was going for anyone that bought over 250 bucks. I like, did you think it was going to 600 or $1,000? We gotta be sensible sometimes, people. When you're trading, this for anyone that may be new. When you are trading, what you have to comprehend is the higher that the price goes. Remember, somebody bought that shit at a lower price, and they are going to take profit as it goes higher. It is the late bloomers and those that get in and buy the actual pump that they're going to be selling to. So what you see, hold on, I'm trying to bring this up real quick. Let me get back over there. So I'm gonna show you what you're seeing. Yep, hold on. Where we at? There we go. I probably would have stopped around right here and been taking profit all up here. Because you see what happened? We shot up. Now, this candle wick right here, pure pump. Super. This right here was a pure indication. And then even when it opened up the next day, I wouldn't even been looking to buy in. You know how many people probably open the next day and be like, yeah, it's going to go for another run. Let me get in at 214. Let me buy in at $200. We going. Nah, people, we got to be sensible. You got to use Fibonacci #1. This is what my biggest thing when I'm trading, my biggest tool to use as far as pullbacks, take profits, and stop limits is the Fibonacci retracement levels. Facts. Facts. The biggest tool I use. As far as trend lines, one of the most useful, because I can make my own trend lines, but one of the most useful tools I use is the Fibonacci fan. You know what I mean? And then Jbino was actually the one to put me up on the Fibonacci cycle. Jbino, I don't know what your personal preference is when you charting, though, but you can share whatever you want with the family as far as how you
Yeah,
predict.
simple moving averages. I'll throw in an RSI every once in a while. But simple moving averages are basically let you know what's going on. And I like using my Fibonacci cycle a lot. But definitely Fibonacci, man, one of the best indicating tools to use.
Yeah, and for those that don't know, Fibonacci is basically the universal code throughout the system. It's a pattern system that's
Yeah,
ever present. It's in your fingerprint, pine cones, seashells, even the Milky Way itself is spun in a way they say that obeys. I'm not going to say obeys. It was probably created by it, but itself is calculated within the parameters of the Fibonacci sequence. So I set up Binance account. Okay, got a couple texts from people. Definitely trying to get integrated with this. Um, But basically, what I was saying, family, never ever, in my opinion, never follow the herd. Don't. This is one thing I've seen with a lot of newbies and people that just get into trading or the realm of cryptocurrencies and stocks is that a lot of times if they really don't know what's going on, they wait till they see everything in green and all the money going up and everybody talking about it before they go make a purchase. Now, can you make money like that? Yes, but your risk reward ratio is a lot higher. Like you're risking a lot more. Let me see. Buying in when everything looks all good and okie dokie is like the worst thing you can do. Well, yeah, let me say this. Chart wise, buying in when everything is like shooting up, super green candlesticks is not a smart move in my opinion. Always remember, family, let me put this out there now. I have not gone to school for any of this. I have no degrees in any of this. I have no certificates in any of this. I'm 100% self-taught. So if anything I'm telling you, you may have gone to school for and you may agree with or remember, I don't know what you got taught in school. I taught myself how to use any and everything on here. So just always remember that when you're taking any type of advice that I may share, I didn't get taught none of this. So it may be things that I'm sharing with you that may be not correct with the way you were taught it. But let me tell you this. Wait, what? I didn't even see what it asked me. It may be things that you were taught in opposition to what opposition to what I share, but it works for me, so that's all that matters. Right now, what we're looking at is what is this, Bino?
leaf buyer. This is OTC stock running right now.
Okay, let me
Um,
pull it up. What's the if I can probably just look up leaf buyer. Yep, leaf buyer technologies, L buy.
yeah.
Okay, we got OTC right now, $2.11. That's another thing. A lot of these stocks, man, yeah, hell of a run up. One hell of a run up. Now, let me tell y'all how one would have been able to get prepared for this run up, though, just by simply using the simple moving averages, the exponential moving averages as I use them, which is the EMA fibs, which I've explained over time and time again. I usually correlate them to the color codings of the chakras within the body, being the root, the sacral, the solar plex, the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra. But it's really the 7, the 14, the 21, the 55, the 100 and 200-day moving average. Now, if we was looking at this in any days prior, which I wish we would have, this would have been a hell of a call. Our buy-in most likely would have been dictated by this crossover right here, the 7, not only crossing over the 14, but the 21, and coming into conjunction with the 55-day moving average at about $1.03. Right now, we at $2.12. My fault, Bino. You can go ahead.
No, no,
Back on the other side.
you could throw on the Fibonacci cycle too as well on that one if you
Okay.
want. 'Cause I was actually looking at this one. It was actually one I was looking at.
Okay, bet. Let me slide it down a tad bit. Let me turn off. Look at this Bollinger Band too. Oh yeah, it broke clean out the Bollinger. Let me get the EMA cycles real quick. That's what you want to write, the cycles, Bino, or you wanted the retracement?
Not cycles.
Okay. What we're pulling out right now is the Fibonacci cycles. Yep, there we go. And Bino, I'm gonna let you explain. This is your baby. I'm gonna let you explain what the cycles are.
All right, just you see that red candlestick with the
You want me to
wick.
darken these up a little bit, Bino, up here, or can y'all see them?
No, you can't see. You can darken all that up if you want.
Okay. All right. Go ahead though.
Um, I'm gonna need you to kind of direct this. So if you want to
Okay,
go
hold on.
ahead
I'm just
and
gonna darken all this stuff up.
you take care of that.
Everything getting where it needs to be.
Well, we can't see it right now. It's in the.
Ah, right. I'm sure. My apologies, family. I probably should have been had this done. Let's see, got all of them. Yeah. All right, there we go.
All right. So basically, what we're looking at is just how you like to set up your levels of resistance. What this does is automatically set the level of resistance from prior months. So what we can see is right here, whenever what I consider a good cycle, it'll have a green bottom. You don't want to zoom out too far though.
No, because I wanted to show them the comparison. You
Oh,
can see the difference
okay.
between these bad cycles and these good cycles right here. Every
Yeah,
time we're in a good cycle, you got that green bottom.
and then when it hits that green bottom, that's the best, one of the best entry points. So we could see if you want to go back to that past month that you was just looking at, that past run up.
Hold on. The big one right here.
Yeah. So
Okay.
we could see how now go to the red candlestick
Right here,
with the
this
wick.
gap
Yeah,
right here.
yeah. If you want to zoom in on that one right there, we could see.
Hold on. What we're gonna show y'all is confirmation right here. There we go.
So right here, we get that red on that day right there. We got that bad day. The red candlestick bottomed out at that green line. So
December
even though
5th,
it was red,
2017.
yeah. So even though it was a red day and it was dropping for a while, looked like a good bottom out point because we got that green floor. Usually doesn't break underneath that floor. So right there would have been good confirmation to get in and wait for a run up. So you see, it still took about, I say, like a week before it actually took off, but still a good entry point to get in and wait for a run. And then we could see from there it ran all the way up, and the next major level of resistance will be that red line, which we could see it hit.
They had
We
a
had
negative
some there,
reaction. It did bounce back, but
and then
look what supported it though. That 7-day moving average. That's what
yeah,
carried the motherfucker clean up. Excuse
yeah,
my language. That's what carried the candlestick clean up.
yeah, definitely. So and then the next resistance will be that the green line.
Which, if we break these down, and always remember, family, the time frame that we're using right now, being a day chart, these candlesticks have so many breakdowns well within them. If we were to
Yeah,
break them
yeah,
down to
definitely.
4 hour, 2 hour, you would actually see the respect that it's given to all of these Fibonacci lines right here. I can almost guarantee that it's respecting every single one of these if we break them down.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then you can see, and then the blue one, it closed right at that blue one. It couldn't pass that blue fib right there.
Oh, nope,
So
hit that high, rejected.
yeah,
And then
definitely.
what
So
happened? Let's
we got
see.
shut down, went into a bad cycle. If we look the next month, we got into a bad cycle. Usually the same thing, but opposite. So that green, you see the green level, um, is usually where it goes to first. If it breaks down from that green, next level will be the blue. Usually safe to get in at that blue if it goes down there, and or you could wait till it bottoms out at a green bottom. So you can see next month got into the green bottom, was bottom out there. Went as far as the red, what is that? The red got shut down right on top of the red.
Right, we actually went right here. 65% though, not bad. 20 days for 65% comeback.
So this is more of a long term strategy. This isn't unless you want to break it down in a date hourly chart, but this is more of a long-term pattern for you to get in on runs, waiting for that green bottom. So as you can see right here, we just got in on a green bottom again. The month that we're at, when that red candlestick, you can see how the wick came all the way down to the green line.
And this is real significant. This whole, what was this, about 2 months? May, June, July, August, until the 1st of September.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's because it wasn't really nothing going on in the cannabis industry. So that, what was that, January when that had that run?
Let me
Around
see.
January, the end of
18th January is right here when it had that. It ran up the month of December, dropped down. It dumped like that first couple of days of January. In fact, no, it did run up. It ran up January 1st, dumped that next day, and then continued to run. And then it's
yeah.
been dumping ever since, like the middle of January. It's been dumping ever since then. We had some good support around March of 2018 up until April, mid-April. So in March, mid-April 2018, we had some nice action, and then it's just dumped since then. So this is the first. Well, shit, this is the highest
Nice
volume
volume.
levels we
Yeah.
ever had. It seems.
I sent you another article that we could check out after we look at the chart right quick though.
Okay.
We could peep this last month right here, like we're saying how it's bouncing off this bottom green fib.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on. Tweet. There we go. Man, I hate this damn touch screen. There we go. You see it, Bino?
Yeah, we good.
All right.
So we can see it broke clear through, had a little resistance at the red. We got at that bottom green, had a little resistance at that red fib, and then it broke clear through the green and blue.
Okay, let me break this down just a tad bit for them. 4 hours. So now you see how the different respects are coming in now as you break it down. Y'all see that? Came down. It now the body respected this blue Fibonacci line, and the wick came down and tested this green Fibonacci line, as
Mhm.
well as this one. This blue one was the rejection level. This green one was the support level. You see that? That's what we got to pay attention to, family. That's why these lines are the invisible lines of support and resistance, in my opinion, should be one of the first things after first learning what candlesticks are. The next thing, in my opinion, should be able to learn what your support and resistance lines are and how to find them in this how to utilize them. Not just find them, but how to utilize them also.
So you can see that candlestick today, even the top, how it's respecting that red fib. It got shut down right at that red fib.
Man, to the T. And when you're able to psychologically understand what these lines and how price action respects it, it'll help you in your trading skills. You understand what I'm saying? Because you
Because
know what it's supposed
even
to do when it gets to a certain reaction. Go ahead, Bino.
if I'm not mistaken, that whole candlestick was just today. The candlestick prior to it was a clean close above that blue Fibonacci, so it was kind of a guarantee that it was clear to run today.
Right, right. And that's another thing I try to tell people you have to be knowledgeable about is what, and that's what I mean by utilizing it. You being able to utilize your information is totally different from you just understanding what a can. Anyone can say, okay, a candlestick is a green candlestick, open at the bottom, close at the top. Red candlestick, open at the top, close at the bottom. And red means bears and green means bulls. That don't mean you understand that when you have a double tweezer top, or whereas you have a prior green candlestick and a leading red candlestick open and close at the exact same spot, and that following candlestick is a majority red, and it may be engulfing the previous candlestick. You may not understand that that's a bearish
That's engulfing.
yeah, but you may not understand that is a bearish candlestick pattern. So that's why I say it's always smart to figure out how to utilize this information and not just overstand it. And just because, I mean, I don't know how long Bino's been studying this stuff, but I'm almost a little more than a year in and still learning a lot. But just because I'm able to articulate what took me over a year to somebody within an hour does not mean you're going to get what took me over a year in an hour to understand. Just because I'm able to articulate it in word form, that doesn't. You have to, the comprehension level is and understanding levels are two different things. So here we go. I got a story now, Bino. I'm about to bring it over there. Let me get this. Bringing you another update. Let me see. Let me get this loaded up over here for us. Hopefully we pull right up. Let's see. Yep, there we go. Leaf Biotechnologies Inc. announces final development update and timeline for blockchain deployment. Good one, Bino. You want me to go ahead and get it?
Yeah, hold on. Before we get into it, though, I want to kind of put this out there because this is one of the main things you see that even in the stock space, you got a lot of manipulation and stuff like that. And one of the major things that I saw when I was in the space, dealing with the cannabis space last time we went on a run, was that you will see a lot of companies that they were doing oil because oil was hot at the time, so they were doing oil, and then cannabis started running, so the company was switching over from doing oil to cannabis now, and so we could see the same thing right now with the cannabis industry. A lot of them are going to be either involved somehow or some form in a beverage company, what I'm saying, because that's one of the biggest things going. And of course, with the blockchain technology and cryptocurrency. So just intermingling those two together, putting news out there is always a way to get your stocks to run. So just be careful with a lot of manipulation and always do your due diligence. So
Exactly.
this one reason I want to bring this one to y'all, so we kind of see what's going on with this one. And this is kind of the reason why the stock is running. We could see it was down for months, and then we get a run out of nowhere, and we
Simply
got
off the
news out
news,
like
huh?
this.
And what's the saying, Bino? Buy the rumor and what?
Sell the news.
Exactly. So that means do not jump in this thing expecting, oh, I'm gonna hold it. It's about to go to the moon. No, no, no. You figure out this stuff, and somehow it just started running. What today, Bino? Let me see.
Yesterday, basically.
Okay, and this was released. What's today? Oh, this was released yesterday. Okay, so yep. Just to give a little insight on what we're looking at, entitled Leaf Biotechnologies Inc. announces final development update and timeline for blockchain deployment. And it goes on into the story and it explains Leaf Biotechnologies Inc., Leaf Bio or the company, with the over-the-counter ticker of LBUY, a leading cannabis technology company, announced today it has entered the final development phases of the industry's first large-scale platform based on blockchain technology. Now, in fact, let me finish this up. Final development is expected to be completed in October. A market launch is expected as soon as December 2018. Someone called me yesterday and asked me about investing in marijuana coins. And I had to tell them my honest opinion was that they are worthless. When we look at the marijuana industry, I don't see anybody in this marijuana industry utilizing any type of cryptocurrency. What they are utilizing is what I've been saying for the past year that the government is also interested in. It's the technology behind cryptocurrency, which is the blockchain. They could give two shits about crypto, and that's just my honest opinion.
Oh, definitely.
Shit's about you making $1 million off of some shit coin. The technology, this distributed ledger technology, this is the most important thing. This is the most important contribution as far as in the technological age that we have within our lifetime right now. This is what y'all got to get on top of in order to withstand and compete with tomorrow's companies and corporations. Because this is what they're utilizing. They're not buying a bunch of Ripple to go trade it somewhere and make some money off of it. That's what I'm telling you right now. They're not. It's a lot more than these cryptocurrencies also that meets the eye other than the monetary value. Remember, we're the
And,
ones that get the monetary value.
sorry, not to cut you off, but with that being said, we could definitely look into a lot of these stock companies that are already using a blockchain, either part of the Enterprise Ethereum Alliance, being Cisco or IBM and stuff like that. A lot of these major companies either running off the cloud and all that stuff, they're all utilizing the blockchain technology to run.
And we got a viewer that says, "How do we find out about the rumors?" Just simple news. Simple news. Keep your ears to the.
Keep your ears to the streets. But one thing to do that I found useful when I first got into space was create a what you want to do is create a email account and create a whole new identity for this space in general, and go look for different type of news. Sign up for any news article that you can. Anybody that's producing valuable news on a daily, sign up for the newsletters and go ahead and get notifications on a regular so you can be up to date on all the news and kind of what's going on in the industry. But make sure you set up a separate entity for that, so the news will be strictly for that, so it's not mixed up in between everything else.
Right, because I'm gonna tell you like this: I messed up Bino and didn't make a separate one for the news. Man, I mean, I get a lot of emails already, but it'd be so many in between those emails of just the updated this, Cointelegraph, CoinDesk, Coinbean. A lot of it's crypto stuff, but then you know I got stock tips, stock marks, what is it? Stock iOS, a lot of other things. So it's a lot of different that's definitely valuable information you just shared, especially for anyone that just now getting in the market, trying to figure out how you get ahead of the game. This is what I've been saying for the longest: is that they give you the answers to the test with this shit, man. It's our fault if we flunk these stuff. These are just the facts. Did you want me to get into this whole story, Bino, or just an overview?
Oh no, I just kind of want to throw that out there. Generally a
No
stock
doubt.
running, basically off of some news, and they're talking about posting the news, we'll say a month from now or something like that. So one of those scenarios.
And real quick, I just got a notification from Robinhood. IGC is currently trading at about $7.31. Man, this thing is running incredible. Look at the size. We broke. Let me see. Let me see if we even respected this line whatsoever. We might not even respected it. We
Smash
may have
right
just
through it.
broke. Hold on. Let's make sure. Hold on. We getting closer. 15-minute respect. There you
There you
go,
go.
right there. 15-minute respect. I'm telling
Throw
y'all,
some
I'm
respect
good.
on it.
Hey, look, I'm gonna find it. I know where it's at, and I know how these market moves. You may not see it at first, but let me dig, and I'm gonna find what I'm
Hey,
looking for.
hey, but look, keep it on that 15 and see that resistance on all your other lines though. Look at that, right on point.
Damn. Hold on, I may have to break this one down one more time. No, I don't want to, but yeah, everything else is
Yeah,
pretty much
yeah,
spot
that
on
right on
point.
point, right on point.
Spot on point. So yeah, man, that's good confirmation. And once again, family, on IGC, I did give the cookies up. What was that? Yesterday, I gave the call Bino
Shit,
344.
yeah, you called this run today yesterday, but you called it. This one's been the call for a while now. Since like $1.
Right, fact. I do want to second that. Fact, we did give this car like $1.60, $1.57,
Yeah,
or something like that.
it was
I put it
around
out.
around the time Tilray was running. This one was $1, and we had called this one out.
Is that saying that this is man? That's $7, boy. So that's but for those that don't know, that's $1,000 to what? 7,000? Is that 7x? Yeah.
Yeah,
For
yeah, it
every
was
one, you got
it's probably
six.
$1 and some change. Yeah, definitely.
For every $1, you got six extra dollars. For every $1,000, I mean, you can do the math, family. Like I say, I know for a fact the information me and Bino is making certain people rich. You don't know who's watching these lives. You don't know who's coming back watching these videos. You don't know who's writing down these prices of support and resistance that we putting, placing, and actually trading off the information that we bringing. This I do know. The information, yeah, I made nice profit on the IGC. Good look. Investing in tech, blockchain, and energy companies, all these cryptos require massive amounts of energy to mine to just beat them to end game and invest in those companies too. Very good, very good. It's the internet 2.0 evolving right before us. Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
it is.
definitely.
Yes, it is. And for anyone that would like to show any type of reciprocity, me and Bino do take donations by way of crypto or Cash App. Correct, Bino? Cash App?
Yeah, always.
Yeah, so if anyone ever did want to donate, we do take donations by crypto and Cash App. In fact, we will post those now. I'm going to post mine. Bino, what's yours, Bino? Your just for the
Now
family,
I
just for
don't
the
I don't
family.
have none, but look how it's respecting your line right now.
Ha! Damn.
You see the candlestick open tonight?
Yep.
The
Yep.
candlestick
Look at that.
open
Hey, look
right
at
at
that.
the line.
Hey, and this is live. This is live. Live, family. I can't. Like I tell y'all all the time, I can't make this still up. Make this stuff up. I'll. And I forgot my Cash App. So if anyone that ever wanted to donate, there goes Cash App. If anything sent to me, just let me know who it is, and I will send Bino his cut. You invested in Cash App last year, made a nice profit on that.
Oh
Ha!
yeah, anybody in Square? Square is another one that it's been running for a while because of what I'm saying, cryptocurrency.
Definitely, definitely. Actually, on your Cash App, you're actually able to invest in Bitcoin. And now, if I'm not mistaken, you are able to send that money outside of the wallet that is on Cash App. So it's not like Robinhood. You're not doing no transactions from Robinhood. I don't even think you can send crypto to Robinhood. You can trade in it, but you don't own that stuff. And that's another thing I want to get over. Not to get off of these charts or anything. One thing we have to comprehend is, for those in the cryptocurrency space, because we haven't even got to the crypto side of things, for those in the crypto space, you have to realize whether you own your coins or not. If you do not have a private key or a private seed to the wallet that you're using, those coins are not yours and they are liable to be locked up for any reason that company deems um plausible. So if you got your money on Coinbase, something happens with Coinbase, they get audited, the government wants to know some stuff, we like, and this used to happen a lot. This was used to scare me about Coinbase being. I don't remember if you remember, like before all this big excitement came. You remember how Coinbase used to lock their wallet up all the time?
Yeah, I was never a fan of Coinbase, man.
Right. Like, and this is not to throw dirt on
No,
Coinbase.
not at all.
I'm just letting y'all know you do not own the cryptocurrency that's on Coinbase. That's not yours. That's Coinbase's crypto. They're just allowing you to keep it. Man, how do I put it? They're allowing you to hold currency in their wallet that you have purchased out of your money, but since it's their wallet, it's their money. Almost like when you go drop that money off at the bank, try to go get that money out without an ID. They're not going to give it to you because it's not your money. You have signed that money over to the ownership of the bank now. Don't believe me? Go in there without an ID and try to get it. Same thing with Coinbase. If they don't want to give you that bread, that the bitcoins, the Ethereum, and something else, I just heard they just added, not for selling, but they got I think over like 20 certain coins on Coinbase you can look at now. And Pundi X is one of them. That right there I need to do a review on because that's huge
Yeah,
news.
definitely. No, that's real huge.
You
That's
know what
real
I
huge.
mean? But where we at, Bino? We've been
You could
all over the place.
definitely see something like that because if I'm not mistaken, that was one of the first people to integrate you allowing you to send the money straight from your bank account. Was that Coinbase?
Yes. Coinbase. Let me see. It was, yeah. Coinbase was the first wallet like entity that allowed you to do what, and not even just the bank. They had PayPal at the time, which they cut off since then. I don't know why they cut me off of that. That's why I left PayPal alone for that very reason. They wouldn't allow me at a point in time to do any of my transactions. They talking about some send this in and send that in. Okay, don't worry about it. I don't need to use y'all. I'm cool. So but yeah, they used to allow payments via PayPal and everything. I'm talking about I'm cashing out dead to PayPal, going to spend it off my PayPal card. That's over with. So looking at Chronos right now, right? And we're looking at, that's a 15-minute chart. My fault. Day chart. Ha! I can't make this stuff up, Bino. I can't make it up. Once again, confirmation. After the run up, let me see. Open, close. Let's see. 4 hours, 2 hours. It's consolidating. 1 hour. Real nice
Yeah.
consolidation right here. For those that don't know what consolidation is, that's usually when a coin, not even usually, that's when a coin moves sideways for a period of time. Now, with
Meaning that it's usually found as bottom.
exactly, and it usually means that it's found at its bottom. I usually call it the calm before the storm comes, which I can show you multiple examples of what that means. I'm talking about I can show you some shit look like it flatline, and then out of nowhere the boom comes. This right here is one such, and on top of that, on the 45-minute, and I think I seen it on the day chart, we're seeing the crossover of that 7 over the 14 and the 21. Now, what you want to keep in mind, this is just on the 45-day chart though. Right here, that 200-day moving average is being treated as support. Y'all see that right there, that red candlestick, even the green one. This is 200-day moving average, but now let's take it a little wider. Let's see what type of damn, we still on top of the 200-day moving average. Yeah, Chrono's looking real nice right now, real nice, especially while we're respecting these levels of support and resistance. Now, on the run-up side, where could you first meet some resistance at, or where are you definitely going to meet some resistance at about $12? I'm gonna say between 12 and 12.05, you're gonna meet 11. No, I'm gonna say 12 and 12.05. You're gonna meet a nice level of resistance, meaning that you may run up and then have a pullback depending on how much still we're at 139. Depending on, damn, I should have sold IGC at 7 something. Depending on how much volume comes in today, we can definitely see Chronos Group go and shoot for that $12 mark right there, the next level of resistance. And that's what you want to look at. You want to look at those as like ladders, almost like, remember Donkey Kong, Mario used to, for those that are old enough, Mario used to have to go up the levels in order to get up to the monkey and the princess. This is the same thing when I put my lines of support and resistance. In my mind, I look at it damn near in the same way as that and almost as musical notes. You know what I mean? But the thing is, the green candlesticks, they want to go higher. That's the main thing. If you look at them like a living entity, they want to go higher. So you know they're going to try to go higher. Now they're going to meet certain obstacles as they're trying to get to this certain height. And those obstacles are those resistance levels. And I treat those resistance levels as take profits, meaning that I know they're going to get there and pull back. And then where the support is, or where the floors are, where I know those red candlesticks come into play, and then they want to go farther down and keep digging and meet those other levels of resistance, those right there I treat as stop limits or possible buy-ins depending on how the market is looking. So this right here is just another one of those examples. Bino, you still with us?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, my fault, man. You got to cut me. I'll be long-winded sometime.
Nah, man.
Well,
Handle your business.
goddamn, here we go again. This, okay, remember, we're already what past 12 hours within to the next day, right? I just want to show you this confirmation one more time. We had a run up. This is a 4-hour, 8-hour, 12 hours right here. So as you see, we didn't quite hit it yet, but look at the reaction when we did hit the goddamn support level once again. Look at that reaction, family. Positivo. And look what happened. Where we get stopped out at. Ha. Our next resist. In fact, I think I did this early. I did. If y'all go back and look at my video from earlier before the market opened up, I charted all of this. And I showed y'all where the buy-in was at and where your resistance level at. Facts. I just charted this earlier, Bino. And I told them they were going to get stopped out here and that the wick was going to be stopped at around the 38% Fibonacci fan line. We got confirmation right here. Let me blow this up a little bit, man. Let me show y'all. Easy, 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 easy peasy. I don't even know what else to say. We ain't even went over crypto yet. Hey, we ain't touched crypto. Stock's so interesting right now. We ain't touched crypto, family. For those out there that are watching, let me see. We got a couple of viewers. Y'all want us to slide over into the crypto space or hurry up and finish up with these stocks? So we still do have a couple that we can go over. I got to dip and work for the man, brothers. Y'all stay blessed. Yep. No doubt. Peace, power, and prosperity, brother. Anyone still watching? Y'all want to go into the crypto side of things now, or do you want us to remain checking out these stocks? Always remember, we do this for y'all. We can sit back and do this amongst us, and nobody else is needed. You know what I mean?
We're gonna do this anyways.
Exactly. We're gonna sit back and do this regardless if somebody's watching or not. So let me know what y'all want to see. If y'all want to go and take a look at cryptos, let it be known that y'all want to take a look at cryptos. Let me see what else important should we look at. Let's see. Corbis, 4-hour, 2-hour, ha. 1 hour, even better. Solid. Look at that right there. That's what I be meaning. That's what I be meaning. When you got somebody that is able to break down the matrix like this and put it into a perspective that you'll understand, as far as this is what you use to buy, this is what you use to sell, and blah 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 blah. Why would you not want to follow somebody like this? This right here is just more confirmation of everything I've been talking about today, and shit for the past year and a half. To be honest with you. Corbis Pharmaceutical Holdings. Where can we go? Where can we go? Where can we go? Let's go back. Let's step back for a minute. Let's take a look. Well, shit. To be honest with you, our next level of resistance is going to be at the top. If we break 795, let me see. 795 is close. How is it 75? If we're able, not only just 795, but excuse me, if we are able to break, this is a new one, ain't it, Bino? So there's not that much life on here, right?
Oh no, which one?
Corbis Pharmaceutical Holdings.
No, that one's not new. It should have some chart to it.
Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. That's what I wanted to see. That's what I want. I want to see if we're reaching all-time highs already or not. When you look at a lot of charts, family, you tend to kind of forget exactly what all you've been looking at. Okay. So what I would want to do, looking at this, where are our next resistance lines? Oh, here we go. Real easy. We can find it right here. Yep. Now I'm gonna show you how these coincide. And see, let me turn this lock off because it's making shit where I don't want it at. I'm gonna show you how these lines coincide with the lines we're gonna go back in the past and go look at. Where was that? Where was that I just seen that? That's it right there. More resistance. And let me tap one more. There we go. Now let me blow this back up and see what we're looking at here. So before we even get to the top of 795, you're probably gonna be resistance at about a 785. After that, what's crazy about this is that 835 that I placed, I didn't place. It had nothing to do with the price up here, which was actually the top. It really had to do with the price action I was looking at prior to which shows you that it was respected even months down the line. That's why it's important to leave these support and resistance levels here, especially when the chart is super volatile, because you never know when these lines are going to be respected again. So definitely pay attention to that. Let me see if anybody said anything about crypto. I'm still here just learning. No doubt, no doubt. I don't know. We got a lot of viewers and people ain't saying nothing. They might
We
just be
got
stuck.
if you want to check out this one right here, KGKG.
KG. In fact, I ain't gonna do it like that. On the gold solutions?
Yeah, I don't think the chart's looking too nice, but oh, just hit that 200.
Yep, just hit the 200 on the day chart. Look at that. Look at the rejection right here. We
Yep.
pulled it back here, got rejected. They said, let me go ahead, let me gain my momentum up.
And we retesting it again today.
Look at this though. Look at this though. And this is what y'all want to pay attention to. So I'm gonna show y'all something real quick. I'm gonna show y'all an example of bearish divergence. Show y'all. So when we look, I'm gonna say right here, right? And we pull from this closing to this top right here. You see we got, a bearish direction. But then when you come down here on the same point and you look, what candlestick is this? Right here. Let me get that again. Let me use this again. And you pull it, and this is the MACD that I'm using, which is moving average convergence divergence. And you pull it from here. Yeah, where go? Oh, there we go. And you pull it to the exact same point in time where we're at right now. Even the one before it. Look at that right there. Right there. Look at that. That's called bearish divergence. So that one I would be careful with, just because we got negative momentum coming in, even though it's looking like it's going up. So I would be careful dipping dabbling with that one as of right now. Now let's look at the whole chart. Let me see. Let's put it down for the week. Okay. A lot of wicks though, man.
Yeah,
And
a
wick,
lot of weights.
man, a lot of wick action. Let me see. Let me grab this fib real quick. So what we got going on here? We got resistance at, what the hell is that? What is this trading at? Oh, this is a penny, Bino.
Yeah, that's a penny.
All right. And what is this, Bino? What we looking at right now? Kona Gold. What is this?
They make CBD infused drinks. They just got some distribution agreement right there. Matter of fact, you can see the news in the bottom right hand corner of your screen.
Yep. Kona Gold Solutions and a distribution agreement with Southeast Beverage. Okay. Let's see what's going on. At a penny, family. Now I hope Brother Hibbler ain't go nowhere yet, because this is definitely something he probably would have wanted to jump on right here. At a penny. Let's see. Kona Gold Solutions enters a distribution agreement with Southeast Beverage Inc. Let me see. Melbourne, Florida. Oh, okay. These are little the Florida licks, huh? On Go Solutions, a hemp lifestyle brand focused on product development in the functional beverage sector, is pleased to announce the company has entered into a distribution agreement with Southeast Beverage Inc. Southeast Beverage is the first distribution partner signed under Kona Gold's new VP of Sales. Chris Sillinger, a strategic hire by the company last month. Excuse me. Kona Gold
Then
is
they got a new VP of sales, so that means they're gonna be trying to make all type of moves in.
yeah. So I mean, at a penny, what say ye, Bino?
You can go to the check out the website if you want. I mean, that's the link
Okay,
to the
let me see.
website.
They got a link here. Yeah, they probably do right here, don't they? Yep, here we go.
Got it. Okay.
Let's check out the site real quick. See what they got going on. Hopefully this come up in time. There we go. Kona Gold, the new gold standard, hemp energy, premium
Okay.
hemp.
So excuse me, it's not CBD, it's hemp.
Even better though.
Yeah.
I mean, where are these at? They got a energy drink.
Yeah. You can buy them. You can buy it from them.
Ah, and they got an affiliate program, huh? Let's see. 10% per sale for each sale you deliver. Payout requirement $50 minimum balance required for payout. Discount policy 0% discount on each purchase. Okay, so they do have an affiliate program. Definitely familiar with those within the crypto space. But yeah, this is definitely something that the family may want to check out. Kona Gold, which is, as you can see, a hemp energy drink. Hemp energy premium. They're definitely gonna have to do some research on this. Let me see. It's going on 10:50. Being we got to end this in a minute. I do get a consultation. Real quick, I want to take a look at the stock world real quick. Let's hurry up and run through. Take a look at Bitcoin real quick. Versus Tether on Binance. Just real quick. Let's go look at a 2 hour. Still at 66.77. But for the most part, for anyone that's seen any calls that I made last night, I made some personal calls. I mean, public calls last night via Instagram. No, via Facebook. I didn't post them on Instagram last night. That was a mistake that I made. I did post them this morning along with the results. But every one of my stop limits hit last night with positive results. Right now we're still only at 66.76. We ran up last night over 6,700. And I told people, my personal opinion was, man, I think you should get out. I think you should move around. In fact, we actually went up. Check this out. We actually ran up to 6,800. And I told people, look, it's a little bit too high. In my opinion, it's usually time for a pullback. And we seen that come. It happened. People got out where they were supposed to get out, 66.44. Right now only at 66.77. They would have been able to buy back in at around 65. What was that? 65.80. Had they wanted to. Me personally, I'm looking for more of a confirmation as far as which way this may go because we can see a bit of a more retracement on Bitcoin. And I've gone through the videos time and time again showing you where your retracement levels are at. 66.58, 67.31, 67.75, 66.27, 65.60. That's what I'm gonna give you on Bitcoin. Taking a look at ETH, the Ethereum charts, looking at them. You heard anything new going on with Bitcoin or any type of cryptocurrency, Bino? And what's your personal thoughts? Because I didn't even ask you on marijuana currencies and the marijuana industry. You don't see any type of actual back in any of that shit, do you?
As of right now, no, I don't see any. As far as the currency itself, like we could definitely see some sort of blockchain integration, but as far as cryptocurrency itself, I don't think we'll see any of that. Too much controversy in both spaces for them to combine. That'll just add more fuel to the fire for both of them.
Thank you, Bino. That's good sentiment. Ethereum right now coming down from a bounce back. Let me see 2 hour chart. This was the 25th. If we look at it, we can clearly see where I can clearly see. How can we pull this? And it's a million different ways for you to do this, family. So don't let somebody, oh, he's doing it wrong. There's no such thing as wrong. It's all about how you're doing and what works for you. So it's a different way, a couple different ways you can look at it. What I'm gonna do, the most easiest way, is the fan, and there you go. So you can see right now we're finding support, and this is why I like the fan because it gives you a bunch of different little trend lines. Right now we're finding support by the 50% Fibonacci fan line right here. Came down, hit, it's keeping it above float, as well as your 61% retracement level right here, which you probably can't see because it's so thin. I got these lines thin again. Let me thicken these up. There you go. So for the most part, right here is what's supporting it as of right now. So Ethereum, we can definitely see continue to rally. Let's see. Let's go take a look real quick at BCC, who was a big winner over the last couple of days. I'm talking about huge, from 440, from 413 up to like 570, 580. Right now, still at 547. I did give a call last night to get out of the way of BCC between 552 and 559. It did retrace down. Let me see. What level did we come down to on BCC? BCC did come down to levels of, hold on, a low of $530. So that 559, 552 definitely would have saved you a couple of dollars for anyone that caught it. Let me see. We do have our resistance or support levels 526, 504, 489. As far as on the resistance side, we got 580, 558, 552 now. which, as you can see, look what happened. Look what happened. Hold on. Look what happened with that 552 resistance. Look at this one. 553 resistance. Ain't nothing cracking past that level right there. That's what I
Mhm.
tell y'all. Levels of support and resistance are one and the same, just in different time frames, man. With that being said, family, what we do? Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Bitcoin Cash. That was good enough. In fact, let me not leave y'all with just nothing. Let me look at the coin market cap real quick. Bina, what's going on over there, family?
No, nothing much, nothing much.
Let me take a look at
Definitely
this
waiting for
real.
this crypto to get itself together, man, and start taking off, man.
And this is what I want y'all to understand. I've said this time and time again. Stop thinking every single time Bitcoin runs, it's the bull. It's the bull. You don't know how many times people is this the bull? I think it's coming. It's here. Check it out. Like what? Like man, I've shown y'all too many times the descending triangle on Bitcoin's chart. It's not doing nothing to the cracks past that line at all. Going nowhere. Right now we got 221 billion in the market, up from the 212 billion that we were currently at. So sentiment in the market is coming back. Bitcoin dominance is at a 52%. Right now Bitcoin's up 66,668. Ethereum's up, Ripple up, Bitcoin Cash taking a dip, EOS is up. For the most part, it's a mix. It's a mixed market right now. It's a mixed market. I'm not going to go through all of them. We've already been live for about an hour and a half, family. With that being said, I do want to thank everyone that did tune in with me and Bino on the Early Rising Show at Coffee and Crypto with the Bitcoin Block Bully and Jbino. Please, if you can, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Um, Check us out on social media. Check me out on social media. Facebook, Amir Hodari, AmirHodari. Instagram, Chicago underscore crypto underscore alchemist, ALCHEMIST. And on Twitter, I am Chicago crypto and the number 4. Check me out, family. Bina, any last words for the family?
No, no, you have a good day, man.
Man, y'all have a good day. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. We are out of here.